Do you think that Donald Trump's racist?
I think the racism came in when we had Obama for president, and he divided our country and made people more racist than they've ever been. The worst 8 years in my adult life.
In Australia, a lot of people have heard about Donald Trump being this evil, racist, bad guy.
He's not racist.
That's what we're told.
When Trump was president, perfectly fine. Biden became president, fuck shit up. Kamala's a bitch.
What do you hate most about Kamala Harris?
She's done the transgender, like, people in prison. She's paid for them to...
I don't eat no meat unless it's pussy.
I'm an Australian out here in Las Vegas on the Strip asking people who are they going to vote for in this election. Is Donald Trump racist? Let's watch and see what people have to say. This election season's been pretty contentious, and from our outside Australians, we just love to watch, but we don't know anything about what people really think apart from what the media tells us. They say, okay, this person's doing this person's that. So I wanted to ask you, do you think in terms of this election that whoever gets in, is that going to change anything?
Yes.
Yeah, why do you think so?
Good or bad, could go either way.
Could go either way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Depends on who gets elected.
There's been a few assassination attempts with Donald Trump now. What do you think the reason is that's happening?
I think a lot of it is media hype, and you know, there's 340 million people in this country, and two of them are crazy. I mean, guaranteed. You know, so
Yeah.
you know, they see a potential threat in their mind, and they're going to try to eliminate it. And it's just, you know, it's like school shootings and all of the other craziness that goes on. You know, there's just some really unstable people out there.
And are you guys from?
I've been voting in like 4 years.
Yeah.
But Trump is the way to go. I've been voted, like when Trump was president, perfectly fine. Biden became president, fuck shit up. But at the same time, lower middle class like I am right now.
Yeah.
No matter what the vote is,
Yeah.
you're still gonna be living the same life.
So, like, have you seen anything change in the last 4 years, or have you can pay more money, less money? What do you sort of feel?
Gas prices definitely
gone up?
gone up.
Yeah.
Grocery like bread and milk and eggs have definitely gone up.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really. It's been the same. Besides, like hearing about World War III.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's really changed. Besides, like prices going up.
You guys from Vegas, or are you traveling here for holiday?
Colorado.
From Colorado. And do you think from the 2020 election and the 2016 election, things have drastically changed, or do you think that things have kind of gone on the same trajectory over the last like 8 years?
Oh my gosh, the last 4 years have been pretty much a disaster.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, all you have to do is just look at the statistics. You can look at CNN or Fox or whatever news channel you want, but the reality is you've got runaway inflation, runaway insurance prices, runaway housing prices, runaway, you know, everything's just
Open borders.
Open borders and
Lots of crime.
Yeah, from the outside, all we've seen is there's been like a border crisis over the last 3-4 years, really.
Oh, yeah.
And it looked like it was a lot more secure under Trump. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you look at 200, how many million people have come across? A little over 1 million have come across the border.
How many?
Over 1 million.
Wow, that's a lot.
And they haven't been vetted. They don't know what their background is. You know, I don't know how many people could be terrorists, and I'm sure most of them are just looking for a place to have a nice place to live and make a living, you know?
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's the few that spoil the whole.
Yeah, I'm sure that some of them are just trying to get a better life, actually be productive members, but I heard that just from the media and from the outside that there was a number of people sneaking in that were potentially from ISIS, somewhere totally different. That's not even from Mexico or from South America at all.
If you were a terrorist, wouldn't you, if the border is open?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just walk right in?
Yeah, absolutely, because you can just see it's an empty hole, right?
Well, yeah. Absolutely. They opened the door. Let's take advantage of it.
Well, you know what? This country was built on immigrants from all over the world. The only difference is that if you were an immigrant then, there was no guarantee the government was going to take care of you. They didn't provide housing. They didn't provide food. You had to earn your own way. Now, all of the people that are coming across are being supported by the government. They're getting free housing, free food, free healthcare.
And we don't get that.
And we don't get that.
That's crazy. What do you think about the America sending all this money to Ukraine and all these other wars? Israel's getting money. Lebanon got $200 million over there as well. What do you think about this stuff?
I was just talking about my homie about that. I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it because it's like I get we're partner with them, you know?
Yeah.
Like alliance. But at the same time, we need our own money.
Yeah.
We need to comprehend that World War III might be coming. We need to comprehend that we need our own money. But I'm not gonna be mad. They're shipping off money to go help their alliances. It's like, I'm not gonna be mad about it.
A hurricane or something, and they gave no aid, but then like
in
they just
Florida,
sent like a ton of money overseas, man.
No, you saw that shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
No,
right?
they were sending money to Florida.
Yeah. Okay, they are giving money. Okay, that's wrong. Okay,
They were helping them, giving them aid and shit.
Yeah, and then we have disasters like the last 2 hurricanes.
Yeah.
And they don't have money to help those people, but they've spent almost $1 billion supporting illegal immigrants. Illegals. Yeah. And yet our people are suffering, our citizens are suffering, and we don't have the money to take care of them. And they're sending like $275 million or something like that to Lebanon.
Yeah,
but
why?
yeah, we don't have. Yeah, that's what we say. Why?
Yeah, why?
That's what they do. They send it to people overseas, but we're not taking care of our own citizens.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
It's hard, We without doubt, I think, Australia excluded, probably live in the greatest country in the world.
Yeah.
With the greatest freedom, the greatest access, and but it's hard to watch things deteriorate because of bad political decisions.
Yeah. Well, I have to say, what do you think is the biggest issue for change? Is it the border? Is it the economy? Which thing do you think makes you want to vote the most? I want to go for this candidate based on what's happening. Both. So it's basically the border and the economy,
and the
right?
Economy.
Yeah.
Our economy was great under Trump.
Yeah.
It was. But he wasn't a politician, and he didn't know all the ins and outs, and he made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
But he still, if our government ran like a business, they wouldn't do the stuff they do.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be trillions in debt. Need to run it like a business. But that's what Trump knows, is how to run a business.
Well, he's been a businessman his entire life, really. That's all he does. He just does business, right?
Right.
But like you were saying, the other shit across the seas, I support it, but at the same time, it's like, how much do I support it?
Yeah.
Like, you could send them so much, but after a while, it's like, you gotta save your own money for our part, because we might be going to war soon.
I can't imagine if like something actually breaks down, but it's close with Israel, and then like they attack Lebanon. They're going off the Hezbollah guy.
Yeah.
But which president would you think would be better handling if there was some sort of big incident?
Trump.
Yeah.
Kamala's a bitch. She is.
What do you hate most about Kamala Harris?
What I hate most? I've never voted in my life, and I'm 22.
Yeah.
Right? So I've been 4 years without voting.
It's funny though, because in Australia, I'd say our media is very left-wing. So for the last 10 years, or it hasn't been 10 years, nearly 10 years now, 2015, I think Trump became popular. And the whole narrative has always been he's racist. And that's what we hear in the media. He's racist, he's evil guy. And I think our government's scared there might be someone similar, because we've had stagnant problems. We're also going through a recession right now. Wages are really bad. COVID really crippled the country everywhere, really, So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think that Donald Trump's racist, or is this like a media thing because they don't want to get in?
I think it's a media thing.
Yeah.
Because you talk to black people, they like Trump. You talk to, I mean, whoever. It just depends. I think the racism came in when we had Obama for president, and he divided our country, and he made people more racist than they've ever been. And we were headed in the right direction. And then he got elected, and everything went not in a good way. Yeah.
Was it? I think that was around the time of the global financial crisis as well. There was like a lot of change, right? Yeah, 2008 was a tough year,
God,
right?
It was a tough. It was the worst 8 years in my adult life. When Obama.
But Kamala, what I've heard about Kamala and what I've seen about Kamala, she's done the transgender
For illegals, right?
people in prison.
For
like
people in prison.
illegals in prison.
Yeah.
She's done transgender. She's paid for them to get
A gender change or whatever, right?
gender bullshit.
It's a
Like-
strange thing.
Like Trump is kind of okay. Like he keeps shit low, and he keeps the money up. But he's still kind of I don't know.
Well, I'll tell you what happens in Australia, right? I'll tell you what happened in Australia, right? In Australia, a lot of people in the last 8 years have heard about Donald Trump being this evil, racist, bad guy.
He's not racist.
That's what we're told. Our media is told that all the time.
He talks
right?
on Twitter, and he seems racist, but at the same time, he's trying to help everybody. You go look it up. You go look at the fucking tweets and everything. He's trying to help everybody. Yeah, you might seem racist, whatever, but he's not like that. And then you got Kamala, that's fucking a transvestite bitch. So I'm definitely voting this year. I'm voting Trump.
Okay. All right, man. This guy's giving me grief, bro. Thanks, she's on.
Then Trump got elected, and then it was much better.
In Colorado, is it mainly like a Republican state, or is it like a swing state? I don't know.
Well, we have all the big cities, like Denver, Colorado Springs, Boulder, all that. They are all they tend to be left. Which on our side of the state, which is the western part of the state, and even all over the state, you have your rural communities that are more right than left. But we don't have the population. We don't get the vote.
So it usually goes left?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah.
I noticed that. Like, I think, was it Georgia last election? They thought there might have been like some tampering or something, or some weird thing happened, right?
Yeah.
But then you look at the map and it's like red everywhere, but then like in the main part of the city, it's really blue, but there's a lot of population there. So it sounds similar to
All
Colorado.
I know is the last election, Trump was way ahead, and we went to bed.
I remember.
And it completely changed.
I remember.
It was like, what happened?
I actually put a bet on Trump like 8 years ago, and his odds are like paying like $12 to 1. And I made a lot of money on the first one, and then I bet the second time he ran. And then same thing as you. I was like, oh, okay, so it looks like he's gonna win. I went to bed, and then the next day I was like, oh, he lost. What happened? You know what I mean?
Not win a lot of the votes, because a lot of us vote early. I mean, a lot of people vote early. So how it can swing like that?
It's crazy. It's crazy. How are you guys?
We have our questions.
I did too.
The Fremont experience, hanging out with my lovely wife there. And I just met this guy named Kain. But let me explain. Kain's on my side. You can call me Christopher or call me Glide. I'll take a ride above the earth. Well, first, I gotta get worse than all these MCs in the past. Matter of fact, girls shake their ass. It looks real good. Looks real fine. See, I'll put that shit right in my rhyme. You're okay. You're from Australia. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you. People call you an Aussie, because that's how it's got to be. Matter of fact, I got this rap. What's in that container on your back? Is it good or is it fine? Is it beans and rice and some wine? I don't know. You can tell me. Matter of fact, I'm falling. Please help.
That was sick, man.
All right.
That was sick, man. Kangaroos, they're everywhere. Well, you know we eat them, right?
Y'all eat kangaroos?
We eat kangaroos,
What do y'all make, like beef jerky?
you can have like kangaroo spaghetti, or you have kangaroo burger, stuff like that.
Here?
Yeah. Like, because
really?
the problem is there's too many kangaroos and they actually wreck the land.
Are kangaroos considered beef?
Well, it's very similar to beef, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd say it's the
because-
most closest thing to beef.
I will enjoy still kangaroo. I don't care about his rank.
But respect to you for actually being a vegan. That's hard. That's not
He
easy.
doesn't look at it. He doesn't even wear leather.
But listen,
Very
this
straight.
is for your audience,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Check this out, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
I want y'all to know. I don't eat no meat unless it's pussy.
So there you have it. I loved hearing all the different opinions about people in Las Vegas on the Strip. But what did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to see my breakdown on Australia's worst breakdancer, you can do so right here. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.